Play as G, a cat-like creature who is part of a group called Ten Souls, who portrays him as Left 4 Dead, or so they believe, as G is saved by a mythical entity but is put to sleep for 500 years. After G wakes up, he hunts down his former comrades for revenge as he wanders through the realm of New Kunlun to gather the Nine Souls. The story is told through cutscenes, flashbacks, and interacting with the various items throughout New Kunlun. At certain points in the story, you have the dialogue options, personalizing G to your liking. Eventually unlock the Four Seasons Pavilion, which acts as your home base. At first it would only be G and his AI companion, but as you progress throughout the story, the Pavilion will be filled with NPCs whom you can interact with, upgrade your weapons and gadgets, and hand gifts to strengthen your bonds similar to games like Mass Effect and Hades. As described by developers, Nine Souls Taopunk, combining Taoism and cyberpunk to create an Asian-inspired 2D hand-drawn anime and manga Metroidvania. That being said, there are elements of 3D in the background. The combat is centered around parrying. You can't just button mash and expect to come unscathed. Taking it slow is key to victory as you have to read your enemy's movement to find the perfect opportunity to strike. To which, if you never play like a roguelike, Soulsborne, or roguelite, the early parts of the game can feel overwhelming and difficult. Taking damage is referred to as internal damage, meaning you can recover some of your lost health by perfectly parrying or simply avoiding combat. Expect to die a lot, since you will encounter a varied selection of enemies, each with their unique attack patterns and different window of parrying. When you die, you lose all of your coins and are sent back to the last checkpoint. Much like Soulsborne games, if you manage to return to the point of death, you can retrieve your loot, but if not, it's promptly gone. If you ever feel overwhelmed or just want to play Nine Souls for the story, there's an option to enable story mode, allowing you to adjust attack damage and injury multiplier. Just be aware, if you switch to story mode, you can't go back to standard mode because it has an achievement tied to it. The game has a basic skill tree system, with branching skills, needing skill points to unlock, which you get by defeating enemies and leveling up. The other upgrade option is upgrading your weapons and gadgets through various NPCs in your home base, and spending your wealth on coins, unlocking new talismans, will alter your gameplay style, but not drastically. At the end of the day, parrying will be the core of everything you do. As for the world map, it's divided into smaller sections. Initially, you have to backtrack a lot, because fast travel isn't unlocked until much later into the game. It can quickly become tedious having to zoom in and out of the world map, as well as backtracking to find where you want to go, but once you unlock fast travel, it gets significantly quicker visiting old levels to find any missing loot or discover hidden paths. As you explore the realm, there are puzzles and roadblocks you need to hack or problem solve in order to unlock new paths and or find hidden loot, most of which can only take a minute or two to solve. According to many users, the game will roughly take 20 hours to complete if you focus solely on getting the main objectives. Otherwise, it will take roughly 30 hours to get that 100% completion. It's only 15 GB on Steam, so it won't take up much space on your hard drive. Overall, I've enjoyed my time with Nine Souls, and I'm certainly looking to play more. The gameplay is not for everyone, as repeatedly dying can make the game feel frustrating to play, but when you persist and keep going till you succeed, there are very few emotions that's more rewarding than accomplishing something difficult. As for the puzzles, uh, then they won't scramble your brain outside a couple I've encountered. They're mostly straightforward, just follow what's happening on screen and you complete them in no time. But what stood out to me the most was the stunning art direction of Taopunk. Endlessly exploring New Kunlun while watching the 2D hand-drawn manga background, it was simply stunning, with so many opportunities to take photos of the amazing vistas. I could simply just stand and watch for hours upon end. Hence why I can certainly recommend Nine Souls. With that being said, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.